Nice, thanks very much. I'm Ben, currently based at the Center for the Governance of AI, and I'm going to be giving a rough overview of a paper, which very excitingly is coming out next week, hopefully up on archive, on open problems in technical AI governance. And this is work done in collaboration with Anka Royal at Stanford and a bunch of other people, some of whom are in this room. So thank you very much to them. So, okay, my monitor there went a bit weird. What is technical AI governance? So there's a bunch of different definitions that you may want to use here. We settled on this one, which is technical analysis and tools for supporting the effective governance of AI. And so this includes a bunch of different activities that people might be carrying out. So for example, looking into the feasibility of different proposed policy actions, or as Helen talked about earlier, so-called filling in the details of proposed policies, or in cases where we don't have sufficient technical solutions or implementations for policies, working on technical methods and tools that can advance our ability to implement them. So formalizing that a bit more, we lay out in the paper 3 key ways, which we term identify, inform, and enhance. So identify is stuff sort of along the lines of better visibility into AI and its development that may motivate the need for governance intervention. Informing key governance decisions. So this is stuff where policymakers may have a bunch of different options to choose from, and the efficacy of those different options may depend on technical details. And finally, enhance, which is what I spoke about earlier, where we may need further technical tools to implement and enforce policies. I think one thing just to note here on this slide is that we're not advocating for a position of techno-solutionism here, and that we view technical AI governance as merely one component of a comprehensive AI governance portfolio, and we view it strictly in service of socio-technical and political and other solutions. So in the paper, we taxonomize technical AI governance according to what we term targets and capacities, where targets are key elements of the AI value chain, so going through from data and compute to a system's deployment in the real world. And capacities refer to activities that can enable stakeholders to understand and shape the development, deployment, and use of AI systems. And the first 4 of the capacities can be applied to each of the 4 targets. And the last 2, operationalization and ecosystem monitoring, are more general sort of cross-cutting capacities. So just to give a few examples of the open problems that fit in the different categories here, we've heard quite a bit about evaluations today. So for example, model evaluations would be in models intersecting with assessment. We also have other stuff, so verification and data. This could be stuff like being able to verify that a given model was trained on a given data set. In verification and deployment, we can have stuff like watermarking of outputs or detecting AI-generated content. Just got a bunch more example open problems here, but I see that I'm kind of short on time, so I won't go into these. But what I will do is provide you with a little sneak peek of the paper if you want to follow the QR code. It's not yet on archive. We're waiting on manual review of it. But if you follow the QR code, then you can have a look for yourself a week ahead of time. I'll leave it there. There's 10 seconds left for you to get that up on your phone. Thank you.